Hi guys, finally after waiting, TISS ka forms are out for this year. As it was a totally new change, CUT coming into game and then TISS net going off. So obviously a lot of things have changed. A lot of things are still not clear from my point of view as well, kya hoga, kya nahi hoga. But today I'm at TISS talking to this team of beautiful students talking about why you selected TISS. So today I want to know that now whether I should apply for that or not. It's already late. This, that. So who would like to start with? Let's start with you. Why TISS?
So hi. So for me, I had a background of preparing for UPSC. So while I was preparing, I was looking for backup, and that's when I came across TISS. So for me, important criteria is the ROI and the social sensitivity that TISS offers. And apart from this, also I want a career progression. And these are the main reasons that I've chosen TISS. So once I got the admission, it was a no-brainer for me. I did not think twice.
Yeah, with average package of 26, 27 lakhs, don't need to have any brains. But yeah, it's good you're not talking about that. So let me add that ROI, you talked about that. That's the advantage of coming to a college like TISS, because and you will realize this value after you pass out when you are working with other people where they are paid 30 lakh fees and getting same package. Then when they have to pay the EMI for their loan, which they have taken 2 years ago before their MBA. So that's when you realize the value of this thing. So yeah. So what is the reason for?
Yeah, so for me, like I had a work ex at IBM for around 28 months. So my perspective of joining TISS was like I wanted to get into a leadership role basically, and which is from a people perspective. So that was the main reason behind joining TISS. And also if we see, TISS is not just enabling you as a professional, but also as a socially sensitive professional. So this was one major reason. So why I chose to come to TISS, and even TISS was the only exam that I have appeared for.
Yeah, this is one question which I get from people as well, that why MA, why not MBA? So answer that is very simple. When the TISS started in 1944, 48, we just talked about that outside, 48. So since then this MA program, the name, the legacy name is there. So they don't want to change the legacy name. Like same for Ahmedabad as well. Even though they have got a name, they can use MBA ka name, but they want to continue use the PGP ka name, because the PGP name have been with them throughout. So same way. So it's MBA. I like that word. I was talking to one of the seniors director, I think a couple of years ago. This is MBA with a social touch. Yeah, that's the most beautiful part of, you can talk about that. Yeah, so why TISS?
So for me, while I was working before coming here, so I developed interest in personal management. I was working in the manufacturing sector, and since I wanted to make a career in people management, organization development and change management is the future of human capital management. So ODCL was a no-brainer for me. And coming to a social science institute, we get to learn from people from other courses also. There are 54 different courses in TISS. So while we interact with them, we get a lot of knowledge, which is really helpful in organizations in shaping the talent to achieve organizations' goals, as well as understanding the human behavior. So I think TISS offers something that the other MBA colleges do not offer.
Yeah. Why TISS?
So before coming to ODCL, I was working as a cloud consultant in one of the major IT firms in Bangalore, and my role had both like technical skills, IT skills, as well as people management skills. So I realized that I am more inclined to people management rather than IT. So this was one of the reasons I wanted to go for MBA. Why TISS was because my first preference was ODCL, being that it offers me 4 different field internships, which means more exposure. So I don't have to settle a career, let's say in HR or in finance immediately after I graduate. I can have a plethora of options. I can, research which field I want to settle in. And of course, like everyone mentioned, TISS has a social side, so it keeps people grounded. It has that human behavior at the core of its subject. So this attracted me the most to choose TISS ODCL.
And you gave other exams as well?
Yes, I did write for that also. I had given my CAT also, but ultimately I chose to settle for TISS ODCL because I felt it is the place I want to be.
And I can see that the diversity of the batch here. One who have taken the gap for PSC and then coming here, you gave all the exam. MBA करना अच्छे से, जो अच्छा कॉलेज लगेगा मैं ले लेंगे. So now I want to talk about how you prepare for the exam. So how many mocks you gave, how many tests you, how many months of preparation. So that my main agenda is to tell everyone and motivate everyone that there's no end to it. There can be someone who prepare for 1 year, there can be someone who prepare for 10 days, or maybe for UPSC you don't need any preparation kind of the same thing, continuity for everything. So how many months, weeks you prepare for the exam?
So in 2022, I was giving my 6th attempt of UPSC.
6th?
Yeah. So I was giving my mains, and that's when I've decided. So if I don't clear my mains this year, then I'm going to choose alternate career. So in the December when the form came out, parallelly my result also came out. I did not clear the mains. So that's when I started my preparation, and I just prepared for the last 2 months. And as I said, I had a UPSC background, so because of that, it was a bit easy for me. Because in the CSAT paper of UPSC prelims, we again prepare for the quant and reasoning and all. So it just became a bit easy, but I had to tweak my preparation according to the needs of this exam. So I just tweaked my preparation with the help of mocks. I used to practice mocks once, I used to take 2 mocks every week. So like that I appeared for about 12 to 15 mocks in total. And that helped me to plan my preparation and all overall.
So I do not have any background in UPSC or anything. So I was working till November last year, and I started my preparation for TISS on 12th of December. And we had our TISSnet examination on 24th of February. So I have studied for about 2 months and 12 days. I would like to tell all the aspirants that if you have the right determination and motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic, then 2 months maybe you can crack any examination. Extrinsic motivation is also very important, as it is something that we focus on a lot in ODCL. So maybe you can watch sir's videos. They'll also give you a lot of motivation, the right guidance that you need to crack CUET now.
Yeah, so for me, the preparation lasted for around 1 year because I passed out from the college during the COVID time and I was working from home. So I got the time actually to prepare for the TISSnet examination. So for me, it was like I appeared for a lot of mocks, around 15 to 20 mocks for TISSnet. So like my focus was mainly on the GK part and the English part because I was doing fairly well in quant. Yeah. So in that way, I could, get through the concepts. So I made sure that in quant also I practiced the level 1 and level 2 because that's what TISSnet or the level of the preparation required for to get into TISS. So for quant it was like that, and for GK, even for the interview preparation, I made it a point that I read the newspaper thoroughly because since you're entering into a social institution, you should be aware about what's going on around you, be it in India or the international affairs. So that's how I built my, knowledge buffer before entering into TISS. Like I said, I was working full time before joining TISS ODCL. So being a working professional, it's very difficult to find time. So I planned out my day that, I want to finish my work by 7:30 maximum. And then I know it is very difficult to drag yourself out of the bed once you finish your work. But yeah, I would suggest to all the aspirants, especially the working professionals, that if you even take out 3 to 4 hours of time every day, you can take your mornings or, late nights. So if you put in a little bit more effort, you can absolutely crack this exam, and it's a great place to be. It will all be worth it.
Correct. When you talk about exam, TISS never had a negative marking. So तुक्के मारे थे क्या? I call it a key strategy. तो तुक्के मारे थे अपने exam. Any one of you have done? Obviously you can't complete the paper. You have to few questions. You have to like akkad bakkad करके या something, some kind of thing. So how many questions you might have done that?
I think at first I appeared for all the questions that I knew, and at the last, when I had just 10 minutes or 5 minutes, I guessed all the questions that I had left. So in a way, 10 questions I had guessed.
So great, yeah, thank you very much. And ODCL is a very good program to apply for. So ODCL HR are the main program where you can go for it. With the average package of 27 lakhs, I think it's a par with all the top colleges in the country. Fine, and the best ROI you can get. So dates are out now, forms are out, you can apply. The link is given in the description box, you can check it out. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.